What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Bama Saltwater fishing episode. It is a cloudy, kind of rainy day with a little bit of wind, but these are great conditions for fall fishing. These fish don't mind it because they're already in some stable water temperatures. We're looking at 74-degree water temp. I'm hoping we can get in some redfish. I got Mom with me behind the camera, and we're gonna try to do some fishing. This is a pretty quick evening trip, so I appreciate y'all for joining me. If this is y'all's first time to the channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. I appreciate y'all as always. That's enough talking. I'll show you what I'm using and let's get into fishing. Okay, our setup today is a simple popping cork setup. You've seen me use this rig a lot and it just flat out works when you're fishing in pretty much 6 foot of water or less. But I have a size 1 owner SSW live bait hook, a small split shot weight crimped above my line. And then this is 20-pound Yazuri fluorocarbon. I have about 2 foot of it because we're fishing in pretty shallow water. And then Fish Bites was awesome enough to send me a popping cork to try out. So I'm gonna try one of these Fish Bites. If you wanna pick you one up, I'll link it down in the description below. But this is just a simple popping cork. Has that rattle, has some weight so you can get a decent cast. And it seems pretty nice. So we'll put it to the test and hopefully catch a big redfish on it. Or really anything today. What I'm throwing this on is a Shimano Ultegra 4000 20-pound Power Pro Super Slick braid, and then a St. Croix 7-foot avid inshore rod. This is a medium heavy fast actions. And then the bait I'm using, I have the Engel live bait cooler as always. And I'm gonna take a beautiful live shrimp. Look how pretty that shrimp is. Take my hook, see if y'all can hear me, there's a big barge coming by. I'm gonna take my owner hook, and right where the horn meets the body is where I hook them, and they'll live forever that way. They look the most natural under a cork, and usually something big or something nice will come up and eat this. So let's cast this out along this grass edge and see if we can find something. Let's cast this popping cork set up along this grass, not in it. I almost cast a little too far. And with the popping corks, when you're using live bait with them, I like to have a medium drag setting. So, you know, a little bit of drag there. You let it sit, let your live bait do most of the work. Every now and then, give it a pop, and there's a fish already. Oh, dang it. As I'm explaining it, I already had something come and eat it. So you want to let your bait do most of the work. You know, if you're using an artificial or a jig head, you can pop it every couple seconds. But with live bait, you know, I like to let it sit, give it a pop, let it sit for a while, and then every now and then, don't let it be stagnant, give it a pop. Hopefully that makes sense to y'all. But I need to check my bait because I think something took my shrimp already. That was a decent fish. Dang. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I just lost a decent redfish while I was explaining how to work the cork, but you see it works. I'm gonna take another live shrimp, cast it out along that edge, and we'll get into fish and see what we can hook. I'm gonna give it a pop, see if we can attract something else. I do say, all right, let's see if I have something. No. Let me get another shrimp. Come on, redfish. Did it? Oh, bobber's down. Ah, I got something. What do I have? I don't know, it's pulling like pretty, what's that word? Energetic wise. Not that hard. Let's see what you are. Looks like a little redfish. Yeah, that's a little bitty redfish. No, I mean, not that little. He's not a keeper, but he's a beautiful red. And look how lit up that tail is, that blue. From eating all those blue crabs, they got that blue in their tail. Look at that. Beautiful colors. Pretty little bitty red. Call that a little rat red. He's gonna go back. They have to be 16 to 26 inches in Alabama. He's about a 14-inch fish. Take my hook out. There you go, buddy. Cool, nice little red. First fish on that Fish Bites popping cork. I definitely like this cork, so I'll be picking up some more. Heck yeah. Okay, well, I just caught that little red. I don't think Mom's hooked into anything yet. I'm gonna get me another live shrimp. These are beautiful live shrimp. All right, got another live shrimp on. Let's cast it out. Got that little bitty red. Still fun nevertheless. Cast over there. Mom's got something. What you got? What do you think it is?
Nothing big.
Nothing big? That looks like a pinfish. Is it? No, croaker. She got a little croaker, so we're gonna let that one go. Yeah, you didn't get skunked either. Croaker are actually really good to eat when they're a little bigger. That's actually a pretty good size that I would take offshore. We're gonna let that one go. We're not really keeping any fish, but a mess of those are actually pretty good to eat, like I said. Oh, there's a bite. You see that? Got one. What do I have? Come here, buddy. Come here. Dang, it is swimming the bank. Not a bad fish. Redfish. Come on. Ain't a keeper, but beautiful red though. Check that out. Beautiful redfish. Look at that. Don't you love them? And look at that hook set right in the corner. And once again, they got that blue tail from eating all them blue crabs. Beautiful fish. So he's gonna go back. There you go, buddy. He gone. They ain't keepers, but they're not bad fish. See if you can get you a big one. Mom's probably holding out for the really big one. I just caught that little bitty rat red fish. Put on another shrimp here and cast out again. All right. Let's get another redfish here. Oh, there we go. Come on. Got one. Right where Mom's bobber was. She just pulled her line out of the water and I got another fish. It looks like a little speckled trout. And it is. It's a little bitty speck. Little juvenile spotted sea trout, otherwise known as a speckled trout. So that hooks right on the top of his mouth. I'm gonna get my pliers and get that out. These fish have to be 15 inches in the state of Alabama. So we're gonna toss that buddy back. There you go. Go get bigger. Cool variety. The wind's blowing pretty good, so we went and found a cut to go sit in. So we're gonna go and try our luck here with some popping corks and drift some live shrimp over some of these sand flats. I'm gonna get me a live shrimp out of my angle bait cooler. Cast upwind and I'll let our shrimp drift across this sand flat. And we're sitting pretty shallow. You can see my power pole isn't all the way down. Oh, and Mom's got a fish already. Fight it. Let me reel mine in. All right, Mom's got something. Yeah, it looks like it might be a catfish. That's a big old hardhead.
All right.
That's a big hardhead. All right.
Right now, minus 2 points.
I was looking where it was. What? All right, Mom's got something. Oh, it's pulling drag.
Yeah.
Fight it. Oh, okay.
It's swimming towards me.
Is it swimming towards you?
It's different now.
Stingray. Yeah, it is. Look at that.
Oh,
Big old stingray. You like the stingray?
How many points is it?
All right, we got a stingray here. I got poked by the catfish. That was one thing.
Don't get stung.
Getting poked by a stingray is another. Check it out. Big old southern stingray. So pretty cool. His eyes are on top of his head, and then that's his mouth and gills on the bottom. So, and they got a pretty mean barb on their tail. It's not on the very end, it's pretty much where their body and their tail meet. So I'm gonna get this hook out and let him go. I would do a catch and cook, but he doesn't have that much meat on this one. So you can literally see it through the sun. He doesn't have that much meat. There you go, buddy. All right, better than nothing. Stingray are actually pretty good. One that size really doesn't have that much meat on it because it's only in the wings, and we can get one a little bit bigger and do one of those. So cast out and see if I can get me a fish. My shrimp got picked off by a pinfish. I'm gonna put me another hardy shrimp on. Look at that sucker. He is living good. Oh man, I hope he catch me something. There. Oh, hey. What the heck was that? I think I hooked a ladyfish, I'm pretty sure, because that sucker jumped completely out of the water. Mom's got another fish.
I'm not even gonna stand
Oh,
up.
I got a fish too. Oh, no I don't.
Oh, this one.
What you got? What you got there? Stingray again? Dang. All right, this would have been a good day to do a stingray catch and cook because we've only caught 2. But that's your stingray, so we're gonna let him go. So right now, we're not worried about catching anything crazy or trying to win a tournament or nothing. This is just for fun. Get away from all the boat traffic on Saturdays. It's kind of fun with the stingray. They pull pretty hard, don't they? The catfish aren't, but we're gonna continue fishing and see what else we can find. Oh, I got a fish. Ah, what do I have? Doesn't feel that big at all. What is it? Oh my goodness. Another another stingray. Well, this would be the day to do a stingray catch and cook. Check him out. He didn't even get in his mouth. He tried it. I guess he got foul hooked, but you can see my shrimp's antennas hanging out. But his eyes are actually on top of his head, and then his mouth is on the bottom along with his gills. Everybody thinks it looks like a smiley face. Look at buddy. All right, well, actually this would be a great time to do a stingray catch and cook because of how many we're catching, but I'm not prepared for it. I didn't bring a cooler. We're just doing catch and release right now. So, but that is funny. We could have a dang stingray buffet at the moment. Oh, last one. All right, that's gonna be the last fish here, and then we're gonna head in. What you got?
A weak leader.
We'll fight him. Hey, hey, that might be a trout. Ah. Just take your time. Take your time. That looks like a trout. Take your time. Take your time. Oh, Mom's got a stud trout on. Heck yeah, look at that. Look at that. Just bring it in slow. Bring it in slow. I don't want to net them because we're releasing them, so I'm going to get the boga on them. That's a stud trout. Bring it in. Bring it in. Got it.
Oh my God.
That is a stud trout. We're going to measure it and hurry up and get it back in.
Whoa,
okay, ready?
pretty.
Woo, that paid off really good.
Oh, he's
Here, get on the bow. All right, that's an overslot trout. Check that out. Tip of the mouth all the way to the end. That's a 23-inch fish. Heck yeah, good job. Mom just got a beautiful speckled trout. Check that out. Look at that fish. This is an upper slot fish, and we're not keeping fish anyway, so we're keeping out of the water as least as possible. So let's get her back.
Oh, he's beautiful.
Good job.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, he's beautiful.
Look at the fangs on him. Heck yeah. All right. This is a beautiful fish. Check out that fish. We want it to swim away. Look at that trout. Just let it swim away. There you go, big mama.
That was awesome.
That is an awesome fish to end the day. Yeah, that's awesome. 23 inches. It's not her personal best. She's caught some stud trout, but that's a pretty good upper slot trout, and we're gonna head home. That was a beautiful trout. That is an upper slot trout. In the state of Alabama, speckled trout or spotted sea trout, they have to be 15 to 22 inches. You're allowed 6 per day with 1 oversized fish. We don't ever keep those oversized fish because those are your big mama breeders. It's full of eggs, let them go back. Practice CPR, which is catch, photo, release. I love keeping fish to go eat, but I'm also a big conservationist, so I like to release those fish so they can make more. But that was a beautiful fish out here, well worth the time, and all on a live shrimp. And I'm using the trolling motor just to move me from spot to spot, but then I shut it off and we're pretty quiet. And what I do is I drop the power pole down where it's really quiet. There's not a motor constantly running. And so we were able to get that pretty big fish. Or I say we, but Mom was able to get that pretty nice fish. I think she beat me. I'm sure y'all can agree too. Hit that like button down below if you like to see Mom catch that fish. I didn't want to get the net. I have a net on board, but I did not want to net that fish because we're releasing fish. And the more you put that net on there, the more that slime coating gets off, yada, yada, yada. You can read up about it. The fish has less likely chance of survival. So I took that boga grip, got it real quick, brought it out, kept it out of the water as least as possible, and let her swim back. Good job, Mom, on that one. But we're gonna head in. It's getting pretty dark. The sun is behind the horizon right now, so we gotta head in. But I appreciate you watching. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button down below, and if you already have, I really appreciate you. I want to thank everybody that's gotten me to this point of my subscribers, and I look forward to making more videos and providing some awesome content for everybody. But we're gonna head in. We'll see you on the next video. I want to thank the good Lord up above for everything he does for us. We'll see you later.